Hey everyone, welcome to the Other Side podcast. Really excited. This is my first show, my first episode. But basically, this podcast will explore how shame and trauma can lead to a host of different things. In particular, just notice my earring is missing. In particular, poor decision making that could happen. So I wanted to start off just by saying, well, I guess I can't put in my earring and do this at the same time. This is real life. That's how you know it's live. Just by saying thank you, welcome. This is going to be the first of many different episodes that I have, where really you guys get to hear from me. We can communicate, talk back and forth. About different topics that are near and dear to my heart as it relates to shame and the messages that we could have received when we were little that have us making decisions in ways that we, I guess we'd rather make different decisions. So I feel like I'm blubbering on, but let's just get to today's topic. We'll see where we go. I'd love to get your comments and feedback as we go. And then we can take it from there. So I wrote a book. It's called I Slept with a Married Man. Am I Still a Good Person? And this is definitely about my life, where we explore how does someone even get to a place where they're making a decision where, sleeping with a married man is even an option. I will say this, that we explore my childhood and different messages I received in my childhood, and then how it creates three different things. Okay, let me back up again. I feel like I'm rambling, but I just want to get across a really quick point, which is when you have shame-based thinking, which is, when you do something bad, right? Guilt is I did something bad. Shame is I am bad. And so I know oftentimes people have heard me say in reference to this book, guilt is I made a mistake. Shame is I am a mistake. And that is something that I thought after sleeping with a married man. And honestly, what I recognize is that I was secretly believing that I am bad. I am a mistake. I'm unlovable. I'm unworthy of love. I'm not enough. And if anyone were to really get to know me, they would just abandon me. They wouldn't want to be around me. And so when you have thoughts like that, which are shame-based thoughts, right? When you identify as a person instead of identifying something that you did, right? Like talking about an action, when all of a sudden you are now identifying yourself. It's an identity that you have, that you are unworthy, that you are not lovable, that you don't belong, right? When you have those feelings, people tend to do one of three things, or all three, or two of the three. And that is flirt with risky behavior, isolate themselves, right? And self-sabotage. Those three things, right? So the flirting with risky behavior is where I wanted to start, because it's this idea that like, I'll flirt with the risky behavior. Like maybe I'll do this thing. Maybe I'm in a situation where I'll sleep with the married man and like nothing will come of it. It'll be fine. Maybe I'll, get into this relationship with somebody who I know isn't good for me. Maybe I'll do something in regards to like parenting, right? That I know isn't like the best thing. It's probably not the best thing to do, to like yank around my kid in front of other adults, right? Like strangers and things like that. But like, it's not hitting my kid, right? I'm just like pulling them around. I'm not actually sleeping with a married man. I'm just like in a room by myself and we're like flirting heavily, or like that kind of a thing, right? So like you're flirting with the risky behavior. And the idea is that typically the flirting ends up actually resulting in the risky behavior. And then it just ends up being proof proof. See, there it is. I knew it. I'm not a good person. I don't deserve good things. This is the proof that shows that I am a mistake. I am unlovable. I am unworthy. And so if this resonates with you, if you're like, man, like I've been there, like take out the thing that I'm talking about that made, was my risky behavior and insert your own risky behavior. I just want to say that there is a way to work on this. And so that way you can start to change some of the beliefs that you have about yourself. We're going to get into that. So that is what the Other Side podcast is all about. It's the other side of trauma, the other side of shame, the other side of growth, the other side of learning and growth. Again, I'm just thinking growing. It's the side that we don't talk about, right? The side that I think a lot of us are scared to talk about. And I'm excited to be able to start having these conversations with you guys. So I hope to see you here. We'll be doing this every Monday at 5:30 Eastern. I can't wait to see you guys then. Have a great rest of your day.